You don't have to be a monk or a monkette to be Krishna conscious. I assume you're either in college or you have a job. Okay. What are you studying to be? I knew it. It had written all over your face. You were either going to say engineer or doctor. So, you can be an engineer and still be part of this international society for Krishna consciousness. Look, I have a camera, I have a computer, I have a mixer, I have a recorder, I have a cell phone, but no tattoos. Everybody nowadays has a cell phone, and even grandma's got a tattoo. This is my tattoo. It washes off and doesn't affect the liver. So, we're not against the material energy or material things. The teaching of this movement is, can anything be utilized to spread knowledge of Krishna? Utility is, we have a thing. Utility is the principle. So, I like to play music. I play guitar. But I sing songs about Krishna rather than Peggy Sue. You understand? So everything is, what is the consciousness behind it? One of my favorite stories, I'm sure I've still told it, but I'll tell you. Many years ago when I lived in Los Angeles, my wife had one Indian acquaintance, and he was into Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba. So, he once asked me, Maharaj, is money evil? So it was like a trick question. I said, it's neither good nor evil. If you use money for spreading Krishna consciousness, all good. But if you use money just for your own personal sense aggrandizement, then that's going to take you down. It's not going to elevate you. So balance means you eat, you sleep. I assume you're going to at some point get married, right? And you're going to have 6 kids. Anyway, everything can be regulated and utilized in Krishna consciousness. And to learn that art, we require a spiritual master. So, Srila Prabhupada is our spiritual master. And throughout his books, he's guiding us exactly how to do that. How to use everything to live. As you can see, I don't starve, right? You can see I'm well fed. So, nothing is denied. Nothing is denied. Only it has to be regulated and used to serve Krishna. So keep that in mind. Yes, become the best engineer. But with some of your profits, give to Krishna. Give to devotees who are full-time. You understand? Use your money. You can live nicely, but at the same time, use as much as you can to spread Krishna consciousness. Is that all right? Okay? Good. Who else has a question? Nobody else? You have a question. All right, let's go. Can you speak a little louder? Oh, yes. Organized religion. So, to such a person who has already a disinclination, right? Then you just, like it was mentioned here in the beginning, right? To educate peoples in the techniques of spiritual life. So this movement is not only a religion. This movement is social. It encompasses every aspect of the whole person. So you can, everything's centered around the books. So you want to give someone a book. And with that you say, this book will teach you techniques in spiritual life. Spiritual life is not Muslim, Christian, Hindu. It's spiritual life. So, again, I'm a Krishna salesman. Of course, I'm going to try to steer you to Krishna. But at the same time, you can learn from our books techniques, like I said that earlier, how to become a better person. This person doesn't want to be part of an organized religion. Fine. You can read our books and become a better spiritual person. Always keep it positive. What do you think? Make sense? What else over here? Wish we had one of those swinging microphones. Yes. If you're going to have books, people are going to want to see, okay, what's it all about? They come to the temple and they see, oh, this is what it's all about. And by coming to the temple and reading the books, they can make their own home or apartment a temple. See how it works? Now keep in mind that example of Bhakti Siddhanta. He didn't destroy the temple, but he was trying to emphasize a point. I don't know, were you here at the beginning? Okay. You are blessed. So, you need books and you need temples. When Prabhupada left this world in 1977, there were 108 temples. Now we have, someone once said, more than 600 worldwide. So the stock has gone up. I've always said, right? Every other corner, what do you see? Starbucks. Why can't I see Govindas? There should be a Govinda's restaurant that serves nice prasada. Yes, it can happen. It can definitely happen if someone gets inspired from Krishna and make it happen. That's one of my dreams. As much as there are Starbucks or 7-Elevens, I want to see Govinda's restaurant so that I can stop in. Okay, give me one pakoda, one samosa, throw in some chutney, like that. Okay? Yeah, she has a question. but some years later, I kicked myself that I didn't join this movement earlier. I wish I had known about, 66, at that time I was 16. Oh, if I had known about Krishna at the age of 16, I'd probably be a sannyasi. I would have saved myself so much heartache, but wasn't mine. But at least at the age of 23, Krishna saved me. Wow, 23. Now I'm 69. That's a long time, but it's good. Okay, more questions. Oh, right here. It just takes the first person to break the ice. You can keep both going on side by side. No, you keep going. Yes, we see Jesus as our guru. Whatever Jesus taught, right? Whatever Jesus taught, that is truth. So, side by side, and let's see what happens. Why not? Why not? Friends, Jesus is, guru means representative. So Jesus was speaking to a particular people at a particular time, and he preached according to the level of their consciousness. And even he said, because I was raised Catholic, Our Lady of Loretto School in Hempstead, Long Island, for 8 years by the lovely nuns. No, they were good. Only one time I got hit. But I deserved it because I was being a rascal. And that I think was in the 7th or 8th grade. I was out of control. Anyway, so Jesus is what we call guru, which means representative. So in Catholicism, I was taught Jesus is the Son of God. So who is that God? Okay? You like that? Keep coming and make sure you take lots of prasad. That's the key. That's how I got to be this advanced. It's all because of prasadam. More questions. We got time for one more? One last question. Okay. Wait for the microphone, sir. Okay, so are you talking about Hatha Yoga or whatever? Okay, so you can do that provided it does not distract you or make you lose faith in the teachings of Krishna. So if this is the general rule of thumb. You can accept anything if it is going to nourish and support your spiritual life, your Krishna consciousness. If you find you made a decision and you realize, oh, I'm not now being with the devotees, I'm not chanting, then you know this decision was not a right decision. Just like in finances. People make investments. But if you realize, oh, this stock is killing me, then you make an adjustment. So in your life, make your decisions, but see, is this going to help me in my chanting? Is it going to allow me to come to the temple and be with the devotees and take prasad? Okay? So, if it helps you and doesn't distract you, you're good to go. All right. I think that's it. I will see you next month. And of course, if you want to give any donation to help my cause, you can, any donation, 1 million, whatever you can afford. And then you can take a CD. You can take a CD even if you don't give a donation. My CDs are different classes I've given over the years. Please take a CD, and whatever you can give, I'll be greatly appreciated. Let's all chant one last time. Okay.